Happy New Year, Cancer. Welcome to the channel. This is your first reading of 2023. So, hey, it's been a minute. So, how are we all? How was our Christmases and New Year's? Did we all have a crazy, hectic time? I did. Would I change it? No. But here we go. If you're new to the channel, do subscribe. If you're returning, I love you all. So I'm going to start off the year's readings with a beautiful postcard from Spirit for you. Let's see what you need to hear for your highest good, Cancer. I am just going to say as well, I've already seen the pre-shuffle the King and the Queen of Cups, so this is definitely going to be a love reading. Okay? Flip the roles, male, female. You're both showing up. Someone is also very egotistical, though, I will say. Someone is being very egotistical. I feel like there's competition going on, whatever that could mean to you. So let's see. Let's get a message for Cancer. Wow. That came out bloody quick. Okay, so I must want to speak to you today. Okay. Dearest to you. We are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and pushback when entering any kind of new relationship. It's okay to admit that you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is time to dive in and allow that the new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life, Spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so excited to see where this will take you next. We're so proud of you. Wow. Love that. I just got goosebumps then, I'm not going to lie. That's different. So, I also seen the Hierophant and, you know, the Three of Swords. So I feel like something's ended, which could have been a very, you know, a high level commitment with the King and Queen of Cups. You know, the Hierophant, that's a marriage. Borderline marriage, you know what I mean? It's a strong level of commitment. If that's ended, and I get it, like you don't know the reason why, you can't understand it, it might have been not what you wanted, it might have been, you know, it might have ended not from you, if that makes sense. But it was meant to happen. You needed to be awakened in some way. So, divine intervention. I love that. And I know it's shit sometimes. Been there, Cancer. Been there where it's like, well, no. How is that for me? I don't want that. How is that best for me? Well, it is. You just don't see it yet. You don't know the reason why. But there's a lesson to be learned as well with the Hierophant. Do you know what I mean? I'm rambling. Let me move in. Let me go. Let's see. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But I feel like there's something going on here where it's like you're awakening now, and it's like your priorities are different, whatever that could mean. Some of you could literally be going through a divorce. If there is a legal situation going on, there could be secrets around that. Okay, so someone's walked away. Someone's walked away. I feel like you've walked away. Or you're having to walk away. Listen, you're going to find, if you've not met someone new yet, you're going to be meeting someone. The Lovers is here. Gemini energy. You're going to find somebody, if you've not already. You're walking away, the Eight of Cups, this is about, you know, walking away from the past. These cups are emotion, are still full mind, but there's also mystery, there's secrets. But this is you walking away, you're having to walk away, you've got no choice. So whether it was you that ended something or not, you've had to walk away still, because I feel like there's still a hell of a lot of emotion involved, but you still have to walk away, and you are literally going to be walking towards someone else, another connection. And it says that there. Let's get messages for Cancer, please. So place a sign in your birth chart any way you like. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Could find messages in here for you. Cross watch is always welcome also. King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Strong Taurus energy, but could deal with an earth sign. But this is also, it doesn't have to be an earth sign, it's just someone that's got good money, good job. Seems quite stable on the surface, maybe. Tell me more. Could have been someone that you relied on financially. Yep. Someone that could have turned their back on you. Oh, this is you turning your back on them. Tell me more. The Four of Pentacles, there's something about money here, definitely. The Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. So for some of you, you stayed in a situation for well longer than you should have because of stability reasons, whether that is because of money, you know, there could have been a bit of codependence there to do with finances, or it's just stability, home, kids, family, whatever that is, even though you knew there was a little fucker. You know, the Page of Wands, someone was in and out, non-committal, did what they wanted, as they wanted, when they wanted. Didn't care to, you know, kind of like, they never explained themselves, they didn't give a fuck about, I mean, sorry for my language, they didn't care about what you wanted, what they wanted mattered, because there was something going on that they knew that you'd stay. Does that make sense? Give me one more for Cancer. Someone could also be holding back on money here, and that's just to be a little turd. The Four of Wands, this could be, yeah. This is something to do with a marriage, a strong level of commitment, someone that you shared a home with, someone that you viewed as your potential twin flame energy, you know. I won't say soulmate at this point because I don't see emotion, but twin flame can be quite, you know, chaotic. So there's a lot of fire energy. Fire and earth. You're going to be hearing from this person. Wow. Okay. Someone's going to be coming in and apologising if you've not already had that. Straight to you. This is someone from you. This is an ex or someone from your past. Could be someone that you've got kids with, but they're coming back to communicate. You will be hearing from them. Again, though, it could be about money. Could be about money. For those of you that it's not about emotions, it's about money. And that could be to do with kids. But for some of you, they want to heal this family situation. For some of you, this is a family with 2+ kids. Some of you, like this. Let's clarify. Let's clarify. But you're going to be hearing from this person regardless. And it's potentially going to confuse your Cancer. I feel like it's going to confuse you because you don't. It's like this, you know, they're a bit hot and cold. So it's going to confuse you. It's going to be like, what? That's not what you said last week. You know? Something like that. Just be careful though. For some of you, when this person does come back in, make sure they're not still connected with somebody else, because for some of you they are. Whether they tell you that or not, some of you, your person, when they come back, there's still going to be a tie to somebody else, if that makes sense. Right, okay, but you're getting what you want. I love that. Wow, shit. You know what? I'm just going to show you the cards. We've got the Star. This is the healing from a Tower moment. Yeah, this is like becoming a... It's kind of realignment, but it's yours. You've had to, you know, it's divine intervention. You've awakened. You've had to go on a spiritual journey of some kind because you know, there's been no other kind of alternative. You know, you've had to find reasons why, and you've had to look toward the universe for that. And I feel like the universe has answered you, or it's currently answering you at the moment, you know. So you're still on that transition, you're still going down that path, and it's because something's ended. And that was, listen to me when I tell you that was whatever this is that's ended, it was supposed to, because it was not healthy. It was not healthy. You was dealing with the devil, you was dealing with someone very toxic, someone codependent, obsessive, in a very horrible way. I feel like the tongue was horrible. The words towards you, whatever they said, you know, they could have said some awful shit. You could also regret that right now, but it was supposed to happen. You know, 401 is also 1111, you're on the right path. So if you see number synchronicities, there's no coincidence to that. You need to trust the process that you're on, you need to trust the path that you're on. Tell me about this King of Pentacles, please, for Cancer. Yeah, look, some of you are going to be, you're going to find someone new, and then you're going to have to choose, because your past person's going to come back. You're going to have to put, you're going to be in a position to have to choose. One more. But for others, like when I say this was a crazy connection, it was, and I feel like that was possibly on your behalf. Like you felt like this was your forever person, forever and ever and ever. Like you were so content, you was comfortable, or you believed that you was. And again, this could have had, you know, there could have been a little bit to do with money, but shit, that come crashing down and burnt. Someone absolutely fucked it right up. Ten of Swords. Look at that. Look at the image on that card. This is how I feel like you could have been left by this person. Someone just turned your back on you. Maybe it was just majorly unexpected, you know, just completely out of the blue. You could have been in your little love bubble. I feel like you could have been in a little bit of a love bubble. You know, I feel like there was a borderline idolising of this person, to be dead honest. You know, maybe just looking away, looking aside, looking past. Maybe just, you know, a few red flags, little red flags that we choose to ignore. We all do it. We actually all do it. Maybe you chose to ignore a little bit too many. There could have been another energy involved, absolutely. There still could be. And I feel like it just ruined your everything. I feel like your everything. Major betrayal. Major. That's shit energy. The Ten of Pentacles to the Ten of Swords, it's like everything that you complete, you know, it's the best as it gets, went straight to a shit as bad as it gets. And someone caused that. And it could be another energy that was brought into your environment. Not by you. Look. There they are again. And this is a different deck. I've seen the King and the Queen of Cups in that other deck that I did the main spread with when pre-shuffling, and here they are again. That doesn't happen often, guys. So I genuinely feel like this was a power couple. Power. And I feel like you were so in love, but something drastically happened. Something drastic happened. They're going to come in and offer you something, though. I'm strongly getting that. Send you a gift of some sort. Offer you something. Could just be money. Tell me about this Three of Wands, please. Tell me about this Three of Wands for Cancer. The Seven of Cups, yeah. They left you at a very confusing time. They left you knowingly confused. Knowing that they caused that confusion also. They didn't care. They left you blindsided. They left you blindsided. I feel like they could have... They was invested elsewhere. But I feel like it's... If you knew it... I don't feel like you knew it, but I feel like you could have, maybe intuitively. Sorry. Someone don't want me telling you this. I'm getting a bit of a cough. I never get a cough. I'm trying to close up my throat chakra. Like... I feel like someone... I feel like you could have, you know, you tried to express your emotions to this. Like, I don't understand. They chose to ignore that. They didn't necessarily care your confusion. They didn't care about your confusion. They still continue to turn their back. Someone's going to see something soon. I feel like they're still watching social media. I feel like that's still going on. Checking up on people. Whether that's you to them and them to you. I feel like it's them to you. And I feel like at one point, something that you post online, right, is going to weigh a little bit too heavy on him. And for some of you, that's going on a date with someone else or going out with friends, enjoying yourself. Doing that is going to weigh heavy on them. Because they are watching your socials. You know, the Eight of Swords. it's like it was like battle mode. It's like you was being thrown swords left, right and centre, but it's like in some way it was completely undeserved, like, but it was for your own good, if that makes any sense. Whatever path you're going down, Cancer, you're being led down it. I need you to trust that. There's something about your spiritual awakening that you need to continue along with. You really, really do. It's like, I feel like you're busy with your boxing gloves on, whereas you should be busy elsewhere. Does that make sense? You know, you're just ready to argue. I feel like you're being provoked in that sense. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like you stood there with them swords in your hands for the crack. I feel like you're being made to be in that energy, but in reality, you need to continue on your awakening. Stay strong, stay powerful, but don't be triggered. That's what I'm getting. I feel like you could receive a lot of, you know, spiritual downloads if you're allowed, if you allowed it. Does that make sense? But again, I feel like for some of you it's your sadness that's getting in the way of them downloads, which is, you know, I get it, but it's just all about work. You just need to put the work in. And I get that as well, because, you know, it's easier to, it's like, well, why should I? Like, I didn't cause this. And no, you didn't. You really, really didn't. But it's for your benefit. It's for your highest good. It's so you do work. It's so you follow a particular path, because the one that you was on was not good enough. It was toxic. It was unhealthy. You was dealing with the devil, honest to God. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles for Cancer. You need to trust the process. Trust the divine. Six of Wands. There's so much ego here, you know. Someone's very egotistical. I feel like that could be a little bit of a mirroring thing, though, because I feel like there's a bit of a competition going on. You know, yeah, look, the Page of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's a competition going on. For some of you, it's to do with money. Look, you know, it's not, no, it's appearance. It's between the two of you, whoever this is referring to, do you know what I mean? Take the relationship, situationship as it resonates, but whoever this is, there is like a look who's doing better competition going on. And for some of you, you know, if this is, say this is father and mother, yeah, someone, I don't want to, you know, just categorise men as paying maintenance, because it can absolutely go the other way. Whoever has to pay maintenance is not doing, because they don't want the other to be seen to be doing well. Does that make sense? Did that make sense? So yeah, so if your kid's parent is holding back on maintenance, or, you know, providing toward a child, they're doing that purposely so you don't do better than them. There you go. Got it. Got it? Does that make sense? Because that's exactly what I'm getting. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles, please. One more. There is none of your energy here, you know. None of it. There's not. Just over here being confused. That's it. That's all I see for you. Well, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. So much fire and earth energy. So much. Let me know who you're dealing with, a fire sign or an earth sign. Let me know. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Temperance. Yep. Sagittarius energy. Six of Cups. So I feel like for some of you this has been going on for quite some time, and it's just so heavy. You need to find a way to release these burdens. You know, the Ten of Wands there, that's not nice energy. It's heavy. It's you know, look at him. It's not a nice place to be in. Do you know what I mean? It's not. It's someone's putting you in a position where you just don't know what to do for the best. You don't know where to turn. You don't know what to say. You don't know where to look. You don't know who to go to. You don't know who to trust. So right now, I feel like you're being advised to trust yourself. You know, step into the temperance energy. Find patience with yourself. Work spiritually. There's so much spiritual work that needs doing. Go to a professional. You know, go Reiki is amazing. Absolutely amazing. readings, you know, if you're brand new to this life, you know, it's just, there's something about your spirituality that needs working on, and it needs enhancing. And it's because of the past. It is because of the past. It's because you're a past person. They've caused all of this, all of it. And that's fine, because when the dust has settled and you've actually done the work that you're being guided to do, you're going to be different, like on another level different, and but unrecognizable, yeah, from this person as they knew you in the past. There's also things from your childhood that could need working on as well, I'll say. Something that could go way back when. That could still be being brought up in your memories, if you like. It could just be, you know, the memories of what you have with this person that go back quite some time. You know, take it as it resonates, but there's something about your memories of the past that needs to be acknowledged in some way for your spiritual growth. And that will release your burdens or help that process. Listen, for any of you that are, I mean, again, easier said than done, so, you know, I don't mean to preach that much, but right now you're missing the devil. I'm sorry, whoever this is, toxic as fuck, and that's who you're missing. And I get it, no one likes change, you know, something crazy changed out of that, and I don't think you wanted it to, so I get it, but it was for your best interest, like, just your blessing in disguise on another level. Tell you about this Page of Wands. Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the King of Cups. So I feel like there's a lot of I'm going to say there's overthinking about, from your side, I'll say there's a lot of overthinking about what this person's up to, because you do love them still a lot, and I get that. You don't know where they are, who they're with, what they're doing, and it's stressing you out because you still love them. But again, you're missing the devil. I'll point that out again. You know, this Page of Wands is my play card, player. The way I read, some people call it the Knight, you know, some readers say that the Knight of Wands is their play card, but mine is the Page. That little shit. Light a fire behind them, they couldn't give a fuck who they burn. And this is who this is, and it's stressing you out that you don't necessarily know what they're up to, and it's stressing you out because you still love them. Which again is fine, but listen, it's justice will be served. Just the balance of them scales will be brought right back. It's kind of it's not possible for it to not to. You need to relax. You can relax. I know easier said than done, but you know, if you wow, if you watch my readings and you trust what I'm saying, please do find an area to be able to meditate and relax your mind, because you can afford to. Tell me about this Four of Wands, please, for Cancer. But you're on the right path. Three of Cups, yeah. Listen, some of you are going out, spending time with your friends. Some of you are dating new people, and that is exactly what you should be doing. But maybe quietly, maybe keep it to yourself. You know, like I said about the competition thing, about social media and all that, posting. Maybe stop doing that so much. You're just feeding into their ego, do you know what I mean? You're feeding into the games, and that's not what the universe wants for you. They want you to go down a spiritual journey, not an egotistical one. So all of anything that makes you feel good, your friends, again, or even dating, yeah, look, Four of Wands again, keep it to yourself. Don't share it. You're on the right path. Whatever you're up to, you're absolutely spot on. Again, whether that is just with friends or that's dating, that's exactly what you should be doing, but you need to be keeping it to yourself. You need to be doing it privately. Because, again, I'm just getting that competition vibe. That's how this person will see it. It's like they're just trying to get me back. And that's not the case, because that's not how you're programmed, if you like. So you're trying to follow your path, your guides, and someone's seeing it as you're just trying to piss them off, or you're just trying to get back at them in some way, and it's not the case. So maybe just stop entering into that. What does it say over here? The push and push back. You know, it's tug of war kind of thing, a little bit of competitiveness going on. Step out of that. You're better than that. Yeah. You're better than that, and it will absolutely mess with someone's head. We will. But that's what I've got for you, Cancer. I hope this has resonated. I hope it's helped. Please do like the video, share it. Let's get this. If there's more views on the reading, the more I'll read, you know, the more often I'll read for them. So like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all soon. Take care, everyone.